for the government.
That's the other problem is I don't want to work for the
Which
government.
I've done that, and that's not always fun.
All right, welcome everybody. Tonight we're working for the government.
Also, not again.
But
Just kidding.
But let's be real. About half of our time is working for the government.
It's true. 40%, give or take.
I mean, even in the game, we were working for form, right?
Oh gosh.
We were working for a government, give or take.
Give or take.
Which one?
All right, well, welcome back, everybody. Glad to have you here. We know that sometimes we drop frames when we're doing this live, but we have started rebroadcasting again on Wednesdays. And I do that from a more stable, secure connection, so tune in Wednesdays too. And you'll get everything live. I'm there to chat with you in the chats and answer questions and all that stuff. In the meantime, we're glad that you're here, if you're here. We appreciate... who was it that joined us this last week? It wasn't Bob the Builder, it was Bob Oran something. What was his name?
Bob Rand's not a terrible
That's
song.
a good name,
Rand's an
too.
incredible name, yeah.
Oh, it was Masher Bo Basher.
Bo Basher.
I mean,
right.
That's totally different.
There's still time to change the name.
Yeah, you can change it to Bob Oran Masher.
We are telling you to change it. No, we're not. I'm not. I like that name.
I like to think we're the authority on naming things.
I think so too. If you can
Soulless
get our
the
stamp
Soul
of approval. Yeah,
We
tried
agreed
to
with
set
Chat
straight.
RPG about Soulless, okay? I don't know if we actually are a good authority.
Oh, yep. So we're glad you're here. It's been a lot of fun. We have a special returning member with us tonight. So we'll get around to introductions and do that now. My name is Ryan. I'm the host and GM. We play every Monday here at Dragon's Keep in Orem. And if you'd like to join us, you can email me at dragonskeeptv@gmail.com. We have a great set of people to play with, and we love playing with new people and people who are new to D&D, and people who have lots of experience too. We're good at both. And so far it's been great. We love it. So send me an email, dragonskeeptv@gmail.com. Looking forward to it. Check out our archives on YouTube. They get uploaded afterwards, a couple days after they come up here on Twitch. And you can see everything going back for 2 seasons, how it all started. It wasn't pretty, but we got it up there. That's what they say, right? You can't wait till everything's perfect to start publishing stuff and putting things out. You just got to get it out there. Okay, let's start at the bottom and work our way up to the top. So Jason, you're up first. Tell us who you are, who you play, and something special about them.
Okay. I'm playing Safrina, and we established... She finally told people her last name, last game.
Oh, that's right.
Or the session before, the very end of the last session.
I forgot.
Safrina Emberstone.
Oh, it wasn't Bofrina.
No, it was not.
Master, you got to change your name, man.
No, we're just going to keep commenting.
Emberstone, that's right.
And-
That's a breakthrough
Yeah.
with this group, yeah.
And
You finally trusted Jack enough.
yeah, and she is a tiefling divine soul sorceress. She's been kind of angry about how things have been going the last 2 sessions. She unknowingly handed everything the party knew to the big baddie 2 sessions ago, and failed to prevent the big baddie basically from stealing the only item that we needed to beat him. So she's not in a great mood.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, Sam.
Yeah, I'm Sam. I play the Eladrin elf Jack. He is a swashbuckler hexblade. Something interesting about him, he is now a captain. The highest rank in the world.
There's nothing greater than captain.
Nothing greater than captain. Not to him.
Captain of what?
A ship.
A ship.
A ship.
Sorry.
Very good.
A single-
Sorry, a ship. Yeah.
A single ship.
A single ship.
Nothing greater. Maybe more ships, but that he has to work up to that. So.
And you would also be the captain of all of those
Exactly.
ships, too. Yeah.
There's no. I don't even know what admiral means. That's not a real title.
Commodore. No.
Yeah. Nah.
Yep.
None of those are real. They're made up words.
Awesome. All right, Bryce.
So I'm playing.
First,
Oh,
I need to apologize to Bryce. I just, like I said, I rebroadcast our Dread adventure, and I was typing like furiously to get everything set up, and before the game, because I had to rearrange all the cameras and stuff like that, and I typed Bruce. Instead of Bryce.
you might have typed Bryce. Autocorrect always changes it to Bruce.
Okay.
You're good.
All right.
And even when I'm sending text to people, it switches it to Bruce.
Oh,
I'm
does
like,
it?
I've never been Bruce.
Let's be fair. Bryce isn't even a real name.
Yeah, right.
It's a made-up word.
It's a
That's Jack's new thing.
So in case you're going back and watching things and notice that it's wrong on that episode, I take full responsibility for that.
Your name's actually Bryce?
Huggles, actually.
Oh, Huggles? Yeah, that's what I've always thought it was.
So I'm playing Huggles Stormkin. He's a half elf, half wood elf bard, and the most huggable killer you'll ever meet.
Learned everything he knows from the 4 romance novels. That's how he learned what it means to be an adventurer.
Yeah.
Research into romance novels.
Yeah.
Except the part where your parents die, and that's when reality kicked in, and now he wants to kill people.
Yeah.
He's still huggable, though.
We're
he's still
really
like-
good at having tragic backstories that come out of nowhere that weren't intended, aren't we? We're pretty good at that. So,
I feel like that's D&D.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. D&D's a special place for it.
all right, and up at the top we have.
Hi, my name's Cameron. I like chocolate milk and. What else?
Do you like chocolate?
Oh, I love. Oh,
You
so
you seem
much.
super confused.
No, like I love chocolate milk. I just don't know what comes
just rolled
after
a nat
that.
one.
Oh, chocolate milk?
Yeah, no,
There
like
was a spiel.
one time I was my freshman year of college. I went 2 weeks, and the only thing I ate or drank for those 2 weeks was chocolate milk.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
How did you survive?
really
On
happily.
chocolate milk.
It was awesome. I felt fine the entire 2 weeks.
Chocolate milk
Eat
and
anything?
Hey.
No, so what I did do is I took a vitamin B supplements.
chocolate milk is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense to me, but okay.
There are a lot of calories in chocolate milk and you got
Yeah.
protein.
Yeah.
And vitamin B
Yeah, and you
B12
supplement
in
that
milk.
with some vitamins, and I guess you could do
and
it.
chocolate.
I don't think there's a lot of vitamin. Shoot, what was it?
I think there's B12
D.
in all dairy.
Vitamin D. I don't know if
Yeah.
there's a ton of vitamin B. If there is, then I shouldn't have been taking those supplements. But
Live and learn.
good. Yeah.
2 weeks.
That's
Wow.
that's a lesson you can take through the rest of life.
Nice.
You
Okay.
maybe shouldn't have been taking those supplements.
You know, next time, if I don't have to take them, I mean, next time I do it, maybe I won't.
There you go.
We'll just see.
Maybe look into it first.
We'll see.
It seemed fine.
How much did you lose any weight?
I lost weight the first week.
Okay.
And then by then, my tolerance of how much chocolate milk I could drink in a day had increased. And so I gained weight.
How much did you spend on chocolate?
About less than I would have spent on groceries.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So like for the first
You get a
week, I was
gallon of it.
doing like half to 3/4 of a gallon a day.
Did you buy the pre-mixed chocolate milk, or did you get milk and syrup?
So I tried a bunch of different varieties
Oh,
throughout
wow,
the course
okay.
of the 2 weeks.
So you did it right then.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So what was your
variety up.
favorite one? But
Trader Joe's has incredible chocolate milk.
Yeah,
That's the best
Trader
stuff you
Joe's.
can get in the valley. Absolutely.
Trader Joe's, everybody.
All right.
Best chocolate milk.
Yeah.
So Trader Joe's is worth it sometimes.
Okay. I don't know if we need to say anything about Dragon's Keep endorsing or not endorsing the chocolate milk diet.
That's just Cameron.
We endorse it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, I'm not. Yeah, it's
The
good.
opinions of the show.
You look like your face looks like someone who would really appreciate chocolate milk.
Yeah, no, I do. Like it's. I can't express it. I have like a shelf full of like bottles of chocolate milk everywhere. It's good. Do I have chocolate milk on my face?
No, I'm just being.
I think he just tried to call you fat in a really nice way.
In a nice way.
I like you.
Wait, why does chocolate milk equate to fat?
I was just interpreting what you were saying.
Chocolate milk is a really good post-workout drink. That's what I
is.
tell myself every time I don't work out and drink it.
Nate Bargatze has a bit on that. Have you you heard of Nate?
I have
Mark
not.
Johnson?
Nor has Bit. I'll have to look him up though. If
Yeah.
he endorses chocolate milk. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
You
awesome.
only follow people that endorse chocolate milk.
I'm
Sorry, let's get back to the game. So, the final political question of the evening, Mr. President. Do you endorse chocolate milk?
Man, if the president didn't endorse chocolate milk, that'd be a problem.
So that's like all of them.
All right. Well, yes. So Cameron is famous for his love of chocolate milk. For the last year and a half that I've known him, has often showed up with chocolate milk.
You had some, right?
Yeah,
You sound like
I
you
finished it off
Yes,
already. It's only Nesquik tonight. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to do reviews of the different ones. Each time you come.
I used to have an Instagram account I ran about chocolate milk.
Oh, wow.
I had like reviews for all of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you got rid of it?
You ran out of chocolate milk to review.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I got really depressed. So then I just stopped uploading stuff. But I'm getting out of the depression, so maybe
That's
I'll have
good.
to start that back up.
That's good.
Good.
Tell us about Sully.
Oh yeah, that's right. The second thing I was supposed to do. Sully is a little forest gnome. He is really happy. He is invincible. He's actually immortal. He can't die. It's kind of a fun fact about
We're going
him.
to test that too.
I think it'll be great.
Is he who Eddie refers to as Tree Daddy?
Yes. That's a long story. But yes, he comes from the dark forest. Him and his people there. He adventured with Adox and Trepidus for a while, and then they killed a whole bunch of dragons. It was a wild time, and now he went back to try and help restore some order and peace to what was a cult for a long time. He wanted to make it not a cult anymore, and we're gonna see
Smart.
where he's at today.
Yeah. All right, we're excited to get caught up with Sully and see what's going on there. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay. In the meantime, where we left off, things were not great, as Zafrina alluded to. Oh my gosh, I just forgot what.
Manzicorian.
The Mind
No,
Flayer
I
dude.
forgot what Eric
Oh.
named the Mind Flayer. I gotta go look up my
know.
notes. Hang on. I
Something
wrote it down in my
Drax.
notes. I wrote down my notes.
Something Drax. I
Yeah,
don't remember
it
the
was
first
like Odrax
Yeah.
is
Oh,
what
that
I
sounds about right.
remember. And I'm just gonna bring my notes up just for fun. But in the meantime, we're gonna go with Odrax because I think that was right. So, okay. All right. So Odrax is supposed to lead you to a helm of some kind that would allow you to capture the essence of Manzicorian into a physical body.
And he did.
And he did lead you to that. Unfortunately, he also stole it and made away with it, just barely getting away from you guys. He was, who was it he had? Oh, it was
He had Eddie.
He
it was
Eddie
Huckle.
trapped.
It was Eddie trapped.
Right, and then he.
Oh, that's right.
Eddie
Eddie
Dimension
jumped out.
Door.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And then it was I 1v1'd with him
That's
again.
right for a minute. Yeah.
You didn't 1v1 with him.
Nobody else got through the door.
I did.
Oh, did you get a
Just
hit on it?
yeah.
Oh, great. It
I
was
got through the
1v1.
door, I went to go attack him, but then he somehow has rogue abilities. And then he evaded from me. I think this should be like a feat that they can't evade from rogues or something like that,
Right.
because rogues know what evading
They
is.
do, they do have that feat. It's
Do
called
they?
Sentinel.
Well, I don't have Sentinel.
Yes. Growth mindset here.
Yeah. So if you ever want to put together, I found some Unearthed Arcana rules for playing a Mind Flayer. I gave them to Eric, and that was a lot of fun. If you ever want to play a Mind Flayer, there's some Unearthed Arcana rules out there for it. And one of the cool features I thought was very thematic for them was that at basically any level where a normal class will get their class ability, their subclass ability, so at 3rd level and then at 6th, then at 9th or whatever, they got a class ability from another class, and the theme of that was that it was some creature that they had eaten the mind of
To unlock something.
that unlocked those different abilities and stuff like that.
Like I said, stupid. Jack thinks it's stupid. Sam thinks it's actually really cool.
So there you go. If you're interested in trying to play a Mind Flayer in some evil campaign or something, there you go. Try it out. It's fun.
Or for you DMs out there.
Or
if
for you
want
DMs
to
out
just
there.
really mess with your players.
Exactly. All right.
Oh no, I'm fine.
So, it looks like Jack's the closest one to the door that they went out. And then we have Huggles, Zafrina, the Githyanki guy who was there, and then Eddie teleported way in the back.
Man, that Githyanki is so worthless.
He was kind of worthless.
I think I was my turn right after yours. It doesn't matter now. We're just in story mode, right?
Right, at this point it doesn't matter. He's disappeared. You saw him, his icon, and I found the helmet icon finally.
It's beautiful.
That's a nice one. It's kind of glowing and spectral. He, as soon as he grabbed the icon, as soon as he grabbed the helmet, he disappeared. Bloop. This light that's shining on him somehow just teleported him away, and he is gone. I think you guys did defeat all of the other guardians that were here, though, right? Yeah.
Is
Okay.
this eye moving now? Because I know it was focused on the helmet.
It was focused on the helmet. Since I can't animate it in this map, we'll just leave it there. Just point it straight there.
Okay, so it's still there then. It's
Yep.
not. Okay, I would head into the room carefully,
Okay.
looking for traps and things like that.
And I will follow up. Can't use my chicken, I already used it.
That was a good use of the chicken.
I want to find. That was actually. I want to find something else that might be helpful against Manzikorian.
Okay.
Is this something that you say or something that Huggles says?
Huggles says, "Let's see if there's anything else here that can help defeat Manzikorian." Do you want to search for it with me, Jack?
Oh yeah, definitely. We know how good those go. So you can use my box. If you
And
want.
Zafrina is just
Oh hey.
kind of standing there fuming.
Just
I'll
fuming.
change my
Yeah.
dice.
She's mad.
Yeah, she's mad.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, just so we
And,
don't get
uh,
mixed up. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because what if yours is weighted differently?
I'm
than
also
mine?
going to carefully
Yeah, I'll have you getting that
move into the next room with Jack and Huggles, but behind, maybe,
Okay.
10 feet behind, because if somebody's going to trip a trap, I want it to be them, not me.
Right.
So,
Jack didn't trip tracks.
am I good to roll?
Yep. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Not bad.
Not bad.
And are you just searching this room? What's your guys' plan? How fast do you want to try and go after him? How fast do you?
Well, I'll.
What are you worried about?
Well, how would we follow him? Is it the light that...
That's what I want to know. Is if you're searching around this room trying to find a way
I'm trying to
to
see...
also follow him, or are you searching around for other things that you can use?
I think he's
I think that's my
searching
question.
for other things he can use. I am looking to see if he can be followed.
Okay, got it.
I'm helping him. That's why you
Yep.
roll at advantage. So.
And we rolled with advantage, got a 19.
Okay. Let me open up this area for you. Nope, not lights. We don't need lights. We need the fog. Okay. You find yourself in some kind of prison chamber in here. There's a dead body over there to the...
I'm investigating, okay?
Sure, you just went in there. Sure, yeah. Why not?
And it closes shut.
Inside is a bunch of holding cells. They look like they haven't been used in a very long time. And you don't find anything of worth or value in here necessarily, except for maybe some torture implements, rudimentary ones or something.
I would have moved my search back up to the room where I was going to search before Eddie got trapped.
Okay.
Where I was getting books because I need to go
Right.
get more books.
I'll follow him.
Any book I see, I'm just gonna bag. But then I'm also gonna look for treasure, anything useful.
Okay, so what's your investigation check in here?
Do you want me to roll an investigation?
Do you want to roll a different one, or
yes,
just
we do need Zafrina to roll too.
do you want to roll a different one, or
And
use
this,
Huggles?
we'll say this skeleton right here because it kind of looks like it. Let's zoom in on that guy for the viewers. But it kind of looks like this skeleton is a mind flayery.
With the little teeth or whatever.
Yeah, instead of, like his teeth make him look like he's got
It's a mind flare.
little tentacles. So that's a mind flayer skeleton there.
Yep, it's canon.
Go
now.
with that.
I
What do
rolled
we got?
I rolled a 20, but I don't have any pluses, so it's just
Okay.
a 20.
That's awesome.
Just a 20.
I like that you guys head out and just
I
as
love how
you,
we always split the party. It's always Jack and Huggles too. It's like we're going this way.
so just as you guys are leaving,
I'm going to take Eddie with me.
Okay.
There you go.
The two healers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the two magic people. I guess you're a bard.
So
So
bar. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And you're a warlock.
magic.
Potato, tomato.
There's a reason I didn't
Soul,
choose
right?
any like good spells for Jack because I figured like he doesn't know magic, so he's just like, yeah, this spell looks good.
Because he's not reading anything. He's just
yeah,
like,
exactly. He's like, oh, this guy's climbing up walls. We'll get that one. Spider walk.
The Githyanki is also with you. He's trying to find the mind flayer, of course.
Sure.
He's not happy that he's disappeared. Here comes Eddie with his giant aura.
That probably would be gone by now.
Yeah, I'm not even sure which aura this one is anymore, or how to turn it off anyway.
I think I can't. If you right click on it.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think
like a
I don't think it's Spirit Guardians.
no, it's not Spirit Guardians this time.
pass without a trace. I think.
I think it was
Oh,
Pass
Pass
Without
Without
Trace. You're
Trace.
right. Yep.
oh, that's right. That's why
That's why I
no
couldn't
one,
see him.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope, I can't turn it off. Oh, maybe I can. Recent color, more color.
should
That's
go check
GM
those,
notes. Yeah.
I know. I want to.
We'll just know it's off.
Well, Mark's gone, so
especially when the
You guys
guys
have a
bad
torch
tell
now.
us not to go there.
That's what I was thinking.
okay.
But we'll get the books.
Zafrina starts
Here, go ahead and roll for it,
tinkering
Tyler.
around with this light and realizes that it will teleport you like a dimension door
to wherever
to
it went.
wherever it went. And so
All right, I call out for Jack and Huddles and say we're going to follow Ordax.
Okay.
I was like, come with us as soon as you can. I'd like to catch him. And
Will do.
Eddie and me and the Githyanki are off.
How long does it take to investigate stuff?
it takes a couple of minutes. How long do you want to take to investigate stuff?
Well, hearing that, I probably wouldn't take too long. For Jack, it would most likely just
Okay.
be throwing books
Quick
in
glance.
the
All right, you grab a couple books off the bookshelf. They seem to be various tomes on monkish topics, so mind and body
Punching stuff.
stuff, and
bag.
Things-
Jack doesn't punch things.
and how about this? Make a roll. Let's do a quick investigation roll. What did you roll for your investigation?
Well, we rolled a 19. I just re-rolled.
Okay.
Do you want me to re-roll or take the 19?
No, if you guys got the 19, that's better.
Okay.
A 19's good. As you're glancing through the books, you're just kind of tossing them in. You notice one that looks useful and talks about what's a good title for this book? The title of the book is Mind Tricks:
Jedi mind tricks.
bracing yourself against psychic trickery.
So he doesn't notice that. I do.
I thought you were going to say how to make friends and influence people.
No, I see like mind, and then actually I see trick, and I'm like, oh, that's a good one.
I want to learn some tricks.
All right, there you go. That might help you out with something, because that's what these monks were doing here, is protecting this helm from mind flayers and other psychic peoples. You guys find some weapons around.
Oh, nice. Any good weapons?
I don't know that you have. You can grab them or not?
How
What do they
many?
look like?
How many books were there?
They're just a single shelf.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab them. I don't have anything else in the magic bag, so.
Okay.
How many weapons are there? I'll put
You
it in
scoop
my
up.
notes.
There were 4 medium guards and then the one person in charge, guardian person. So you got 5 sets of it's a good monk weapon, like kukris.
Oh, I love kukris. Yes, please.
Punchy gauntlets.
I want kukris of breaking.
breaking.
That's Kukri's a knife.
It's a really cool knife. It's meant for lopping off limbs. That's what they're built.
Kukri of sundering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a. But Kukri of breaking is not a real thing.
No.
Okay,
no.
good. Okay, I'm just making sure that wasn't a real thing.
Kukri
Yeah.
of limb chopping.
There you go. of chopping. Awesome. Okay.
Did we want to go check out
And
that
just as a reminder, at the beginning of last session,
Oh,
I
no.
did cast Death Ward.
Again, yes, you
It
are warded.
said something to the effect of
Yeah, we're thinking are going to go check out that room.
that
you are
bottom
gonna
one,
go check it out.
or the one on the right.
Just because the bad guy said not to go, so we're thinking, hey, it might actually hold something.
Okay.
I'll go first.
And I think there was a bad guy in there, and I'm all up for killing.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. He could have been aiming at the mind flare, though.
Are we just throwing this whole campaign off right now? That's what I
Well,
want.
you are taking a lot of time. Just off doing your own thing.
Well, I mean, I like to explore.
In this room, you find 3 pools of dank-looking water. Above each of the pools is a pipe, and none of them seem to be flowing. On the far wall, though, you find 4 levers connected to each of these, running up the walls in each of these pipes. Also, though, you see another eyeball with light shining out of it. Or did you? You didn't even go into it. Oh, yeah, you were in the other room. Yeah, so you saw it in there too.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
gonna
in case you see
avoid-
another eyeball. with
Is this
light
one moving
shining
around?
out of it. It is. It flickers on as soon as you come in the room. How about that? And then it starts kind of swinging back and forth.
I think we should avoid the light.
Yeah, I agree. Let's. It doesn't look like there's anything of interest here.
No, we might be able to come back and
There's no one to
investigate
kill.
with
Yeah,
some
me
more
and the
people.
other 2
Yeah.
were already gone.
So, yeah, we'll head back and teleport.
Okay.
We'll come back with the wizard or whatever. Sorcerer. And the Eddie.
And the Eddie.
I'm the wizard, sorcerer, whatever.
Is that true? Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Winkin.
I mean, I at least know what your class is. Eddie, I just called him Eddie.
Winkin wants to know if you guys want to taste any of the water.
You know,
we did it before. Remember, there was some water.
This always ends well.
I'll do it.
Are you serious?
I'm already gone. I'm not even in there anymore. I teleported away.
You gotta dodge the eye.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
Hopefully. Once I roll really bad.
How about I help you?
You distract the eye.
I'm gonna. What can I
Once
give
you
you?
get there.
Well, with the help, I got 22.
Okay. All right. You.
You give me, like,
Yeah.
you sing while I dance. While I dance around the eye.
I pulled out my one of my instruments. What's that called again?
Which one? You have bagpipes?
Bagpipes. I pull out the bagpipes.
My kids, they watch this show called Bad Guys. It's a movie, and there's a scene in there where one of the bad guys just does this exact same scene. It's, the one guy's getting into something about to get caught, and the one guy goes, grabs the microphone, he's all, watch me!
That's exactly what happened. Just about to get caught.
The water tastes pretty rank. So it's stale and seems to be have been sitting in these pools for some time.
That brain-eating amoeba.
All right, I'll dance out. It's a dance now.
It's a dance.
All right, now
now we'll go.
That was for you. I forgot who wanted me to do that, but
Thanks,
I wanted you to
Winkin.
do it. Winkin, that was for you, man.
All right.
Golly.
That was for you too.
As
I
you
appreciate that. Okay.
As you step into the light in the other room, in front of the eyeball, you dissipate and then reappear in Dragon's Keep.
Bum bum bum.
Oh, good.
And Serafina and Eddie are there.
Yes.
Interesting.
We'll start with Zafrina,
Yeah, they were there a lot longer.
since you were there first.
I'm immediately on my guard because I know what's happened here last time.
Oh, yeah. Zafrina, you and Eddie and the Gith. Why can't I click on Eddie on that?
Are you not zoomed in? Sometimes you have to zoom in.
No, probably.
Gosh.
The problem is I forgot the mouse for my laptop, and I don't like using the trackpad on here because it keeps clicking.
Yeah,
so-
I forgot the mouse on mine too. It's annoying.
I can't click on
So-
Eddie either.
Yeah, I haven't made Eddie clickable here.
On my iPad, I just have a touch screen, so I just.
That's
So
nice.
Okay, now Eddie's clickable. All right, Eddie, Zafrina, and the Githyanki appear back at Dragon's Keep. Huggles, you and Jack are off
Drinking
doing
water.
whatever.
Get it hydrated.
Yeah, exactly. We need to
Preparing
hydrate
for the journey ahead.
Thank you. See, Cameron gets it.
Is the Mind Flayer anywhere around?
You find the Mind Flayer lying on the steps of this of the fountain here in the courtyard, and Sully, why don't you describe?
Yeah, so you
The
see
scene
is
here.
there's oh man, just a massacred Mind Flayer, just totally way below 0 hit points. And there's just a mountain lion standing on top of it, just kneading its paws into its back as like a scratching post. And resting atop the mountain lion on a nice little saddle is about a very 3 foot tall little gnome just sitting there regally, checking his fingernails and, well, you should have seen the battle here. I was pretty good. Eddie, it's a long time no see. I have no idea who you are, though.
I also have no idea who.
Well, I am a Mind Flayer Slayer, for one thing. Pretty impressive feat. Yeah, just took one blow. I mean, I knew I was strong, but just one hit to get it is, I feel pretty impressive right now.
Curious how your cat somehow miraculously burned him almost nearly to a crisp.
Yes, well, you should beware Marty. He's just got a ferocious breath. Yeah, I don't know if it's like hot, but the smell of it's pretty caustic. So, Zafrina, you said?
No, I didn't say.
Something weird is in the air. Well, my name's Sully. It's very nice to meet you.
I am Zafrina.
I'm sorry, now I'll ask her name. Is it Zafrina?
Yes.
What's your last name?
It's not something I give out. We don't really know each other well. It's a bit too soon in the relationship.
Oh.
Ask her out to dinner first.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, you guys are in a relationship? Instagramming that.
Facebook profile updated.
It's complicated.
Well, okay, that's cool. Then hopefully we can get there someday, assuming you're not with the Mind Flayer, who I just killed all by myself.
Not with the Mind Flayer, no.
Oh, good. Okay.
Kind of, though. We were kind of with the Mind Flayer.
Luckily, we're not there. So
And I say, Eddie, you do know this individual?
Eddie says, "This is Sully," and runs up and
Tree Daddy.
Yeah, he says, "Tree Eddie!"
Eddie,
And
I was
runs
so
up
happy
and, like,
to see you. Don't ruin it.
grabs
Come
you.
Zafrina relaxes just slightly, but
He runs over and like pats Marty on the head and like scritches him behind his ears. There you go.
Wow, I give Eddie a big hug. That's great.
Okay.
I turn to Lady Sylvana. I assume she's here,
Yes, she's right over here.
and I just say, "Is it safe here?
Momentarily, it is.
Are we staying?"
No, we are not. And you see, Tommel is like putting together a bunch of things in a like one of those like wooden like
A
things
crate
like
of
a
holding?
crate that you can that you can wear though, like it's a framed like a frame backpack or something like that. He's ready to go. And
I say, I do not know if Jack and Huggles are joining us. And I was like, they are alive. Last I knew, you would know better than me. I think if Jack was of whether he's
Unalived.
alive or dead.
I'm sorry, did you say somebody's name is Huggles?
I didn't pick it.
Are they safe?
Why
Are they
would a
okay?
grown man pick Huggles?
Safe, probably. Okay is up for interpretation.
Well, we have to find them.
They will find us.
Okay, as long as they do, I need to
get rid
meet
of
this
us.
man. Whatever.
I love Jack and Huggles so much.
a moment later, Jack and Huggles appear along next to each other on the steps of the courtyard, on the stepstones of the courtyard.
You guys notice some like dirty water on my shirt?
What is that smell?
Huggles, what did you do?
Hey, Jack found a book.
I found lots of books.
No, but like there's one book. There's a book.
Can't give that to Lady Shafana.
No, we're-
That one seems interesting.
The only book that Jack's
It has the word trick in it, so.
At that, I turned my head and I'm like,
possessive about a book.
are you yourself?
What? So I see we killed the Drax person.
Make an insight check.
Where's that? Is that?
16.
Okay. He seems is mostly the same goofy self.
Is that?
You can tell
helm
he's
over there?
trying to avoid the topic of the book.
Which is so bizarre to Safrina.
Is that the helm over there?
Yes. Moments before you arrived here, Odrax, was it Drax? Okay.
Or Dax. I don't know.
Odie.
Something like that.
Odie the Mind Slayer.
The Mind Slayer.
Look at us. We're amazing with names. We are like the best with names right now, guys.
Sorry.
Sorry, Eric.
Opie. That's Sully's fault. He said Mind Slayer. Mind Flayer Slayer.
I don't remember
Mind
saying that, but
flayers.
yes, I'll take credit.
All right. Moments ago, Odax the Mind Flayer appeared here carrying the helm and immediately tried to escape. And Lady Sylvana pointed Sully in his direction, and Marty leapt on him. What happened? How it was a quick battle. He did not have a lot of hit points left.
No, well, I mean, he was pretty strong and terrifying, but yeah, it was a quick battle.
Insight check.
It's
I have
true.
to
It was
roll?
quick.
Insight. That's a 18.
18.
The helm lies on the cobblestones.
It was one hit point. He was basically dead by the time he got there.
He was pretty. You guys got him down to. Let's see if it's on his.
I mean, he could have been on fire still when he came through that portal. Depends on if he failed his save again for not, because he was supposed to roll saves
I
at the
lost
beginning of
the.
every turn.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I lost the
Huh?
hit points. so I
Immolation.
moved him over here.
Nice.
Yeah. The moments before that, Sully appeared here at Dragon's Keep, and we can talk about that in a minute too. But and then you guys showed up right behind him and found this scene here. So yes, the helmet is. That was a long way to say that the helmet is lying right next to Odrax there.
I'm gonna go up to Odie and search him.
Okay.
I picked up the
He
helmet.
tried to.
Actually, would it be okay if I help you search the body?
Who are you?
My name is Sully. I am one of the founding members of the Audax Intrepidus.
Glad we finally got there.
I don't know.
And this is Marty, my better half.
To
Marty can help me search.
Okay.
talking to Lady Sylvana.
Okay.
I like
So-
Marty.
We did arrive
I don't have a bag for
safely
this
at the holding
helmet.
cell
Will you
where
hold it
the
in your
helm
bag?
was. But once there,
I'll trade you for the book.
we had to
What book?
battle some guards, and he betrayed us.
I need to study that book,
He
and then I'll
tried
teach
to-
you all that I learned from it.
He tried to kill Eddie.
Not here.
And I intervened while he was able to get away, and we had him nearly.
It's easy. You just
We
don't
had
know
him
the useless
nearly
ones.
dead to rights,
Probably
and
useless
he
ones.
managed to just slip through my grasp.
No, I'm giving her the rest.
Well,
That's what I'm saying.
The-
Which is like, wait, what book?
it appears that
It's a little bait and switch.
that he was
The
brought back
helm's
here where we started. So it's,
Helm of Hadar.
it seems like everything is
something like that.
is in order now.
Hadar.
We are worried that there are my sentries are worried that there seem to be several many warforged heading up our direction, and
And
we are currently preparing to flee.
I say, Jack, run up
You're just in time.
to the dormitories and see if you can get the bodies of the two warforged that we left here.
I'll go up to the 2 dormitories after I searched Odie.
Okay. You don't find he didn't have any. I think he had a dagger.
Nothing like special though.
Shoot, actually, he did have something special. Hang on.
That's why.
Hang on.
He didn't have
Always
dagger, he threw it.
He did throw the dagger. You're right.
No, he got it back.
Did he?
That's what he did whenever the rest of us were.
Killing stuff? And he was just being useless.
Hear that, Eric? I don't know if you're watching right now.
He was intentionally being useless.
Yep.
100%.
Oh, let's find his character sheet.
Oh, before that or after that, I don't know. Sometime I'll give the bookshelf or the books to Lady
okay.
Servana, other than the mind trick one.
She asked you to put them in the library, and she will seal the library before we leave.
When she says this, I don't know if because you made a couple inside checks on Sully, if you're watching him out of the corner of your eye at all, but his jaw just drops when she just grants you permission to the library.
That's right.
Okay, these guys are the real deal.
Well, she is my patron, so
She's your what?
my patron.
What? I mean, she's all of our patron.
I'm
I'm gonna walk to the
I just say,
library.
oh,
With a swagger
right.
that
I
only a
should,
captain has.
Only a
I should mention that one of your books is missing a spell.
What?
Well,
Somebody.
I had
name and names.
Check. You remember when you were, under the influence of Manzicorian?
Yes.
I had to use a spell from one of your books in the library to break the enchantment on you.
You did a what?
I broke the enchantment on you.
What book was it?
I give the title.
Okay. Oh dear. Yes, well, we'll have to take care of that one then. I see.
I mean, it was either that or leave you in the clutches of the god of the mind flayers.
Of course.
Don't ask which is worse.
Not her.
You, so Odax has also a quarterstaff, a staff, with this carved, mind flayer head on the top.
I'd take it.
Well, I'm the one that found it.
Oh, but then I'd take it from him.
What's it called?
It is a quarterstaff of certain death.
Whoa.
Yeah, Huggles can have it.
That sounds like it's up my alley.
It's besides just being it's just a normal quarterstaff that it does count as magic, but it's not a +1. When you damage a creature with an attack using this magic quarterstaff, the target can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you want it, you can have it.
Okay.
I don't,
I
I don't
have
use
shield
quarter
touch,
staff.
so I don't need that.
Yeah, I'll go put the books in the library, other than the mind trick one, and then go find the bodies.
Okay.
I've always had really cold hands too. My
Can we get a long
mom
rest
did
while we
like
do this,
whenever,
or
like,
no?
or something? Because my hands were so chilly. Like you just said yours are.
That's wonderful.
I'm just trying to relate. 'Cause, I mean, apparently you guys are kind of important going to the library and stuff. Oh, are you Huggles, by the way?
Why, yes, I am.
Can I have a hug? Your name just...
Who are you?
I'm Sully. I'm a friend, I promise. Ask Eddie.
Eddie vouches for him. Yes,
Huggles.
he's fine.
I give you a side hug.
I'll take it. I'm just giving a full-on big around the waist. This is all high as I can use the waist.
Do I come back and see this awkward?
Yeah.
This is
I'm also
exactly when you
leaning
come
slightly, like trying to keep my body away.
Remember your books. You've been trained for this your whole life.
But I'm a boy, and he is a boy. This is different.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make this like a romantic endeavor. I just really like your name.
It's so much more funny because you're like 3 feet tall.
Yeah,
So you're like-
it's good.
Like hugging him around the knees.
Can we go now?
Quite right, Lady Sylvana says. Perhaps you can... Sully, Eddie, you guys, do you remember where the... is it just called a basket? What's the...
I think we ever only called it the basket.
Was it a basket?
Yeah.
It's just a big basket like at the bottom of an air balloon.
Yeah.
A hot air balloon. I think those are just called baskets there anyway too, right?
Sure.
Anyway, if you guys would bring out the basket, we shall be on our way.
Yeah, I remember where it is. I'm not exactly like the biggest guy, but Eddie, you're strong. You can do it. Come on.
All right. You guys head off. A moment later, come back with this giant hot air balloon style basket with a handle on the top.
She's going to just transform and carry it.
Yeah.
All right.
This is how we do things.
I'm practicing moves with my new quarterstaff while they go get the basket.
Okay.
About every 30 seconds or so, Sully asks Huggles a new question that's like strangely personal, but not like super specific about his like past life, you know.
I thought you were just avoiding.
What is like your
Jack-
what was your favorite like soup when you were growing up?
It would have to be monster stew.
Fuck.
Monsters too. What was in Monster? Whatever your mother called
It's just
Monsters too.
it's just Campbell's soup with like monster shaped noodles.
Oh, gotta eat your monsters. Oh my gosh, there's a reason I love this game. Moments like these.
All right. As you climb aboard the baskets, Lady Sylvana transforms back into her dragon form, and
Is this basket gonna be able to hold all of us?
it's tighter, because there's 4 of you. Are you bringing? You've got
The bodies are in the bag of holding.
one of them fits in.
Yeah, the little one will
Right.
let it out.
Okay.
I'll ride on top of Lady Shavana. She's fine with that.
Maybe. I don't know. She's not really a dragon rider kind of person, lady.
Figured I would be the least awkward one.
You would get the least awkward. Yeah, she lets you climb up
Cool.
onto her neck.
Before you do that, I'll say, just so we can correspond, if you'd like, I can establish this telepathic link so that in case we need to ask you anything, we don't have to shout it.
Sure.
Here, high five.
I counterspell it.
That didn't work. You must have some
For the
High five
Yeah.
harder next time.
For the next 8 hours, you can talk to me in my head.
Cool.
The yeah, the basket. I think we fit 6 in there at one point, so it's a little bit tight.
I mean, we did
Githyanki
carry
will
like 20 kids in at once. Little
take-
Dragonborn kids.
That's right. We did carry not 20 of them. I think it was like a dozen little kids.
A dozen.
It's like 6 humans. Or 6 normal-sized people.
Okay.
Using the message cantrip
Okay.
during our journey, I will speak with Eddie.
Okay.
I say, Eddie, I need your help with something. I have one of those potions that Jack gave me,
Yes.
and I would be interested if you would commune with Timora on my behalf to see if she would add her blessing to the potion.
You're gonna try and drink it?
I'm not sure we have much choice.
Okay. Yeah. I'll see what we can do. And if he has that spell,
I know he has commune, but I don't know if he has divine intervention.
yeah. If we'll figure that out. We'll ask him when he gets back next time. Okay.
What's the stinkiest thing? Like, what's the worst smell you've ever encountered in your life?
In real life?
No.
In message, it's just nobody can hear it but he and I.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, while that's going on, this is
Jack
what we're
loves
talking about.
not being in the bed. He loves being by himself up on top of the dragon.
Huggles is taking this question quite seriously.
But I also say, I don't want to drink the potion at the time that we face Manticore, and I don't think that would be prudent.
Just have Jack do it.
I think
He'll
that
drink it.
if things go
That's what he's
bad,
good at.
badly, I think we would need to deal with me
And he demonstrated that.
prior to Manticore.
Yeah, we saw what happened with
And also, I very much doubt
those kind.
the effect would be the same, because I have fiendish heritage and divine heritage.
So, worst possible thing ever. That's what you're
Or
saying.
best.
Or best.
It really, we need a little luck.
Right. Yeah, okay. I'll ask Timora about that.
Because
Don't do anything rash until then, though.
if we're facing down a god, we have an immortal gnome, and that's great and all.
You actually don't know about that.
He said he was immortal.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you?
I don't know if Sully's mentioned it yet, but yes, he is.
I know. Sam knows. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
good.
Pretty sure you introduced yourself, said, I'm immortal, but maybe I misheard. So it's like, we have a gnome,
Eddie's probably talking
and that's
about it.
great and all.
Eddie probably has.
Yeah.
Eddie's really impressed with my immortality.
Oh, that's right. Eddie did say that you were a lesser god.
That's true.
Okay, well, it's not that.
So it's like, we do have a gnome and all, and that's great, but
Technically, he is a god.
That's not the important part.
Well, I mean, Manticorean technically is a lesser god, so we
Right.
can just send.
if we're facing
There
down
we
one
go.
god,
Sully
we
after
might...
him.
Well, except
You
the
don't
mind
get
flayers
one
take
back.
over.
We need all the
Mind
firepower we
building.
can get. Yeah, I get it.
And I'm just...
I don't
Immortality doesn't
understand. Why
work.
are you guys like saying people can be taken over? I was touched. I was fine.
Anyway, if you would do
You
that,
guys
I would
can't.
appreciate
Don't
it.
read.
Well, there's a certain intelligence level you need to reach to be
At
taken
some
over, apparently.
point during
Exactly. Don't read.
during our little basket ride, Sully will take a brief hiatus on his fascination with Huggles and ask the group, Eddie included. Okay, so I've been a little bit out of the loop on everything that's been going on out of the real world. Last I left, everything was fine. But I just got contacted by Kelvin. Do you guys know Kelvin?
He's the ranger that was informed.
Mm-hmm.
We've worked with Kelvin before.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, great guy, right? Oh, so terrifying, but awesome. But he said that bad things were happening and that I should get out of the Dark Forest. So I put my second in charge and came out here, but I don't really know what's going on. I just saw this monster with tentacles run out of this little portal thing, and that's all that I really know.
2-day-old monster stew.
Wow, we're okay. Why does it have to be two? Did the monsters does it congeal? Do the noodles get more dissolve a little bit? Is that texture
It's
make
the
a
meat.
difference?
It's the meat.
I nod my head in approval, and we continue on.
No, but really, for real, what's going on with
God of the Mind Flayers has broken into our world, is taking over all the citizens and turning them against us.
Wait, okay, how many gods are there other than this is unfair. We just took we just took care of one. This is the god of the mind flayers. Does it have a name?
Manticorian.
He doesn't matter. We're gonna kill him. It's okay.
Okay, cool. All right, well that's cool. Are we in the business? Have you guys killed a god before?
Plenty. I'm not there, sorry.
This is my first adventure.
This is your first adventure? And you're just jumping straight into killing gods?
Yeah, because he killed my parents.
He killed your parents?
Yep.
This is kind of a big deal for you then.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Wait, how long ago did that happen?
Actually,
What has it been, like 4 days?
Technically, it was actually your fault. I'm glad Jack's not there.
Every 30 seconds, Jack is getting mental updates. Now we're talking about this.
Shut up. I don't care.
Sorry, something's weird with the connection. I can't hear you. Can you hear me okay?
I'm not talking back.
You're just hugging your patron harder.
Winkin wants you to say that this was in fact my first rodeo.
This is in fact my first rodeo.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, all right. So we have a god who's killing parents and also doing other terrible things. I presume not as bad as that one. Obviously, that takes the.
We're gonna kill him.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna kill this fake mind flayer god. What is it trying to do?
The Mind Flayer God is responsible for the cataclysm what was the City of Form,
That was him.
apparently.
Oh. Okay, interesting. Whip out a little notebook. It's just a rock with a bunch of leaves in between.
And Zafrina is intentionally being a little vague and not giving any specifics because she has trust issues as the events of the last couple of days.
Eddie will start explaining it. So if you want to,
And
he's good with Sully, and we'll start. He will
Yeah.
dive deeper into whatever you
I just
gloss over.
I'm like, he is spreading his influence by dominating every living humanoid
Actually, I just came. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
within his grasp, which is considerable.
Okay, yeah, that is considerable.
I actually wrote a ballad.
You did?
Yeah,
Will you sing it?
all about our adventures so far.
Will you sing it?
Yeah, and
Hey,
it's
this is like stuff you used to do.
So I pull out my concertina, and I start playing it. And as I play it, you enjoy. How long is this ride, by the way?
You've taken off. Well, we've been going for maybe about 15, 20 minutes or so is all.
Okay. Well, how much longer do we have? Because this is a long ballad.
Oh, gotcha. You've got quite some time. Why don't you launch into it, and I have something that's going to interrupt you.
I'm not actually launching. I'm just
I
describing.
see.
I'm not gonna.
Very good.
It's like 3 hours.
Whoa.
It's a 3-hour story.
I'm so glad.
Complete.
No,
with-
you are I'm like reciting it in Sully's voice, not singing. Now he's singing about this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Were you there for that? You're the entire time. And it's up for 8 hours, so you
never going to have this connection again. I will never high five.
All right, a moment into a couple movements into the ballad. What, on the 4th verse or 5th verse or something? Sully, you feel or sense this psychic scream in your head, and then suddenly, Lady Sylvana starts diving down, and you guys are in a free fall for a moment. Make a dexterity check to see how well you guys deal with this.
too, since I'm on top of her.
Nope.
Dexterity saving throw or just
A dexterity saving throw, yes.
17 plus dex.
Give me a
19.
give me
Dirty
a
20.
15
Dirty 20.
higher.
No,
24.
Okay.
Plus 6. Oh,
I
there
should
it is.
probably roll for Eddie.
Been doing
Eddie
this
got
wrong.
a 10. I don't know what his save is, though.
23.
He doesn't have proficiency in dex.
Probably not.
I was like,
Wisdom
I'm like over here. I'm like, dude, that's a 6.
Yeah.
Eddie goes flying, so we'll just say that. And we need to roll for Tommel, too, I guess. Oh, Tommel's even worse. He rolled a 6.
Oh.
I've got bad rolls over here.
Can I?
So who's going to grab Tommel and who's going to grab Eddie?
I rolled a
grab
23.
I'll grab Tomo.
You're on top of the dragon.
Well, they fly above
He
me.
flies past you.
I'll grab Tommel.
Just kidding,
Okay.
it's fine.
Can I?
I can't do
Can I do something here?
Yeah, sure.
Can I cast
With my minus
silvery barbs on the gnome
For what?
because he succeeded on his save and give the advantage to Eddie?
Okay.
And so he has to roll again.
Mage hand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Let Eddie survive.
All right, Eddie got a 15 roll on that one. I still haven't looked up his
I
character
did
yet.
roll worse, but
Oh, yeah.
I still have exactly a 15.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, this is... We did get some PvP here.
I do it subtly. He doesn't know it was me.
Okay, Eddie, Sully, you slip for a moment, and then
I thought there was a rock there.
you grab... The rope you were grabbing onto disappears suddenly. How does that work exactly? The rope you were grabbing onto, you slip out and you have to grab another edge of the basket.
For more.
Eddie barely grabs onto your feet, making his save now.
Can't do it now.
And what did you roll to grab Tommel?
What am I rolling to grab?
An athletics check.
Oh boy.
I don't care if Tomo dies.
I get a +1 at least to that. 11.
An 11. All right, Tommel is flying out of the basket at this moment as you're diving down. Do you guys want to do anything about that?
I mean, I had to use a reaction to cast my spell.
I can't do
so
anything about it?
So I can't. I don't know that I can do
Um,
anything.
Unfortunately, no. You're going to find out why in a second.
No, yeah, you're good.
Let's see, what is this? It's one action. Could I spend an action to enhance?
You guys get one action.
Couldn't Eddie
Oh.
have grabbed onto him and dimension doored back into the basket?
Eddie just barely made his save and is holding on to Sully's feet.
Also,
outside the basket
Marty
now.
also failed his save.
Oh, geez.
But
Okay.
it's okay. He'll be fine. He's also invincible. It's kind of part of the package.
You see Tommel and the mountain lion go flying out of the basket.
Can Marty push Tommel, like springboard off of Tommel, like projecting Marty further away from the basket, but pushing Tommel towards the basket?
Let's see how well. Roll for me to see how well Marty does in free fall. Is he a parachuting mountain lion?
Oh yes. This one's on this one. Do you want
How many jumps
or
does Marty have in
dexterity?
his
How much experience does he have in this?
strength?
Strength, you got it.
Jumps. So
You
far.
got it. Strength.
Oh no,
He does it for
acrobatics.
fun.
Now that he's in the air, let's do acrobatics.
Acrobatics? Okay.
Dex.
It's a little worse, but that's all right. That's a 3 plus
Okay.
2, so didn't quite work.
All right, Marty goes spinning off. Just tucks into a ball,
I'll see you on the ground, bud!
and then rights himself to land on his feet, of course. But he's
Oh, yeah, he's a cat,
He's-
right?
500 feet in the air. So
What's going to happen?
He's a cat.
okay, do we have any solutions for Tommel?
I mean,
I
I
could.
cannot see, so nope.
I can
don't.
spend an action to give a target advantage on strength checks, but I think
gonna
we're
help
past
with this
that
one,
now. Yeah.
so I think I can do something if I can do an action or a bonus action. Let's see.
Are you the only one that has Misty Step?
No, I have it
oh,
too.
okay.
I missed
I
a step
have
as
it,
well.
but I would only be
So-
able to get to him, and then
Then you're out there.
I'm like, I can't teleport
That's
him
the thing.
back. That's the thing.
Is
Oh,
if
that's
I,
right.
if
Misty
I
Step
can,
can't.
yeah, I can't. He can't carry him. With
See, if I had a
me.
long rest, I could have
Forgot
changed my Eladrin season, and then I could have.
So what I'll do is
I've
I'll
been meaning
grab
to do
one of the
that, but I keep
ropes
forgetting.
Okay.
that's tied off,
All right.
and I will go ahead and dive off.
Okay.
I was planning on doing the
He's
exact
actually-
same thing if
Okay.
this doesn't work.
He's actually
Or
kind of
I can do
level.
it at the same time, too.
Yeah, he's actually kind of level with you. Imagine everything just kind of dropped. Woo! And he's
Just throw a rope to
up
him.
above.
Yeah,
us.
well,
zero
I
gravity.
can't throw a rope to it, but I can take
Mage
it.
hand
to
a
him.
rope.
I don't have mage hand,
Sorry, I'm not there.
Oh yeah, taking a rope is a good idea.
so I can take
Okay.
the rope to him.
All right.
What's that?
Mage hand.
So I can,
Oh yeah, I have mage hand.
So
Okay,
mage
yeah,
hand
he'll just
rope.
he can just mage
Okay.
hand the rope to him.
Sorry, I shouldn't
Okay.
be metagaming.
No, you're good. Thank you. And it's a cantrip, so it's no big deal.
So it's no
Nice.
All right. Zafrina jumps out or teleports over there with the rope.
Well,
And-
I'll jump. I'm not going to teleport over there with the rope.
Okay.
I'll jump off with the rope in my hand. I'll go back and I'll fly over to him. I'll get the rope around him, and then I will start to pull myself back with the rope.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, then I'll waste my Misty Step.
Your Misty Step, okay. And what are you doing with Mage Hand?
He was going to mage hand the rope to him, but it's
okay.
fine. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, he's already done
Okay.
it.
Nice.
You could help pull him back in or something. I
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll mage hand you in.
Okay. All right. Make just one Dex save, and you're gonna have advantage because Tommel is actively trying to assist you in getting to him. Right.
17.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll for him. You get advantage.
Next, man.
All right, that's good enough. You kind of
play.
smash into him, Tom Cruise style, and then like in Mission Impossible.
Righty tighty.
So Lady Savannah dropped the basket.
She
no.
dropped into a
No,
dive.
she didn't.
She
Oh, she
started
dropped
diving
into it.
down.
Okay.
So you're all falling down.
I was just trying to.
But free falling, it's like
Why
it,
Free falling now.
So it's almost as if it wasn't something she wanted to do. It was an unwilling dive.
Yes. Okay. Sully, you pull yourself and Eddie back into the basket as the two of you work getting Zafrina and Tommel back in as well, pulling back in. And Zafrina, as you're out there, you would have the best vantage point on this, but you see Jack on the top of Lady Sylvana, right on Lady Sylvana's neck, and Jack is like yelling. You can't hear him very well in the wind, but you can hear this psychic scream in his head right now. And Jack has. Do you have daggers? What's your? Yeah.
What, my weapons?
Yeah, weapons.
So the only physical weapons I have are daggers.
Okay.
But I have the hexblade, like
Summoned weapon?
summoned weapon,
Okay.
and I have the rapier.
Okay.
Summoned.
So you've summoned your hexblade weapon, and you can see him just like swinging it around wildly, and he's clearly Lady Sylvana's neck is bleeding from from where you made
Laceration.
contact.
I did
with
that?
her. Yeah.
Nice.
How far,
Let's go, Jack.
how far away?
Not very far. I don't know, about 20 feet or so.
Okay, I will Misty Step to the top of Lady Sylvanas' back.
Okay. All right.
Behind Jack.
Jack is freaking out.
And
Let's have Sully make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, my forte. It's a 5 plus 1.
Oh, okay. That's
Forgot
not
how
good.
bad Sully rolls. This is fun.
So you start to collapse in the corner of the basket as this mental scream gets louder.
It's your
and
fault
louder.
that I'm like this.
Yeah,
I
that makes
will-
sense.
I blame you. Too bad I didn't.
Is this a
I'll say it.
magical effect? This is what I'm trying to understand better what's going on, or is he being attacked by some kind of unknown assailant?
He seems to be screaming and he's waving the sword around like he's trying to fight somebody, like an invisible person. If you watch him for a round, you'll see that he starts smashing his head with his other fist.
Okay, I'll cast slow on him.
Okay, that'll help. In the meantime,
I'm gonna make it heightened.
Can I dominate person to him?
I haven't communicated what's happening.
yeah,
Oh no, I just see him
Oh.
getting weird in the corner.
yeah. That might
I'll
help.
also take an action if I can
Okay.
to release the connection I have. If
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like that's what, if I'm being crippled by it, I will
Right.
cut it off.
Okay.
At some point.
Yes. So when you do that, finally it goes quiet, and you can see again.
I still blame you.
Dude, what were you doing?
Something's wrong with Jack.
We know this. What were you doing?
No, like he's not okay, man.
You
Again.
get
Where have you been?
Sully, right before you break the connection, though,
Yeah.
you can see what looks like a little. You get a vision of what looks like a little tadpole, but with a like multi-ringed tooth, a maw with multiple rings of teeth.
This is why you
And
don't
like it's
drink water.
Like it's coming straight out.
It's a freaking tadpole birthing pool. A mind flayer
Cameron
birthing
knows-
pool? Jesus.
Does Sully have any idea what that is? All right. Cool. And we didn't tell them the part about you drinking water.
Yeah,
either.
no, yeah, we're just.
That's only Huggles that knows.
Okay, wait. I need to add one more complication.
Yes,
to all
please,
of this,
please.
and then you guys can figure out what it is you're going to do to get out of it. Ready? On top of all of this, as now you're, Lady Sylvana is starting to kind of like get under control now that you've distracted Jack, and is leveled out and more stabilized.
I'm going to dump a 3rd level Cure Wounds into her as well.
Oh, okay, that'd be good. Fireballs start erupting in the air around you like chaff.
Are you curing me?
Like
No, I'm carrying Lady
anti-aircraft
Sylvana.
guns.
Like anti-aircraft guns.
Oh my gosh.
And those in the basket can look down and see this group of like 50 Warforged, and several of them they are all pointing up at you at this point, and several of them are casting spells up in your direction that are exploding around you.
You should just drop Jack.
So that escalated quickly.
Yeah, or de-escalated quickly as we are dropping through the air. Yes, thank you.
All right, you're a pretty cool guy. I like it.
Okay, give me what you're doing for this first round. I'm gonna roll for how many. I'm gonna roll every round to see if you get hit with something.
Okay.
So we're gonna go kind of round by round, but there's no initiative order necessarily. You guys tell me what
Okay.
you're doing, and next round, any round it's possible you guys could get hit with a variety of
For my round, I'm
long
going to
distance things.
send messages to everyone in the party. Like, so Huggles, Sully, Eddie, and mention what Jack is doing and saying, I'm not sure what's going on, but I have him partially magically subdued, but not
Oh, that's
fully.
Okay.
And if that's my round, great. If not, then I will.
Eddie, for the sake of our game tonight, has succumbed to a latent fear of heights that he didn't know that he had.
Okay.
And he might need to modify memory on himself later on. But suddenly, all of a sudden, he's B.A. Baracus from the A-Team. Getting thrown out of this basket has
Awakened the
awakened
fear of God
a fear
in
of
him.
heights
Yeah.
now, and he is just clinging to the edge of the basket.
And
So he's not going to be any help.
if I have any other actions or movements I can take in addition to sending the messages,
Okay.
then I'm just going to give Lady Sylvanas guidance
Okay.
so that she can make any checks
All right.
that she might need to keep at least me from taking damage. Because I'm up on her back, I'm not
Yeah.
in the basket.
Ooh, she rolled a 20 on her flying, so we'll give them disadvantage next round on whether or not they hit you with stuff. How about that?
I was gonna do enhanced ability on her, and
That would be great
Nice.
too. Because
Yeah, you can
this will
just-
be going over for multiple rounds that they're going to
Okay,
shoot at you
okay.
before,
I'm gonna-
before you're out of range.
All right.
So,
so I cast enhanced ability on her to give her what's gonna be best. Cat's Grace, saves on dexterity.
That makes sense to me for navigating air.
Theoretically, also strength would be good so she doesn't drop the basket.
And we'll be fine.
I feel like she's been handling the basket for a while already. I feel like that's
yeah, I
okay.
mean, I'm just saying that those are the only two that I would.
Oh yeah,
think.
yeah. I agree.
that would be fun. I mean, if they can kill her with a bunch of fireballs, then
They won't. I
They
got
would
cures I
drop.
can continue to pump into her.
she could just drop you guys.
Okay, so yeah, I'll cast enhance ability on her. All I gotta do is touch her, so I touch one of her talons as it's holding. I caress the talon.
It's going to be all right.
Okay, so higher dexterity.
Advantage
it's
on-
Advantage on
dexterity.
But my guidance gives her an extra D4.
Extra D4. Okay, cool. Perfect. That is her lowest ability. She's not very dexterous.
Most dragons are.
Surprisingly. They are slow and thoughtful and not speedy little guys, I guess. Okay. So, Sully. We need a little Sully, and we
Okay,
and
so
Jack. I need you to
we're
start
told
making
Jack
some
is
saving
kind of
throws.
losing it up top, so we need to. It sounds like if he hurt Lady Sylvan, we need to get him off of that, at least that part.
Yeah, bring me down to you guys. I'll
Yes.
see what
Oh my
happens.
We can handle you down here. I can't do anything if he's up there though.
Hold on, there's something wrong with Jack?
Well, you know there's something wrong with Jack. I sent you a message.
Oh, that's right. Something's really wrong with Jack. Okay, well, I could do dominate person on him.
That's great. Got a tie rope around you. I hope you're ready. I'm tying a knot to the basket too.
So how much visibility do I have? Because I have Misty Step as well. How do I have to jump off to the side to then Misty Step while in midair?
Yeah, because you can't see up on her back necessarily.
Or do I just climb up the leg? Maybe that makes more sense.
You could Misty Step. You can see Jack's legs around her shoulders, right in front of where her wings are.
Is that
And Zafrina, you're
you just
hanging
need to
onto
see
one
the
of her
person.
scales.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
on
back
the
a little
back.
bit. It's like in the shoulder blades.
So you can't see Zafrina behind the wings. And
so
stuff.
I can see his legs,
But
so
you
I
can
could
see-
probably
you can
just
see his
dominate
legs.
person right now.
Okay.
That would fix a lot.
Dominate person.
I love how the answer to this is, just dominate him. I'm surprised you guys just throw him
He's
off.
got some weird worm in him. We're just gonna dominate him. It's fine.
If it would have been earlier in the campaign, 100% would have thought. But she's known you long enough now.
You're on the last name basis now.
Yeah, you're on last name basis.
So
Actually, need to come
I
up with
attempt to
a last name,
beguile
yeah.
a humanoid that I can see within range. It must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be charmed. Wisdom saving throw of 19, but I have a +1 because of the instrument I'm wielding.
Okay, I'm going to roll for the Elithid Tadpole.
Okay.
Do you want
see
me
if-
to roll for Jack?
What's your, is it wisdom save?
Yeah, my wisdom's only a 2.
Yeah, I think the Tadpole is going to get a higher wisdom save than you there, so.
Okay, so it has to be to 20.
Okay.
I'm like Baldur's Gate right now, guys. I have a tadpole in my head.
Alright, it fails. So I rolled a 10. He's not going to have bonuses there that get over that, so. Okay.
While the target is charmed, I have a telepathic link with it.
Technically, if it's me, I do get to advantage on charmed. So if he's using my ability,
Because you're an Eladrin.
Oh, he does
I'm
get
an elf,
advantage.
so.
Yep. That was an 8, so less than before.
Sorry, I
No,
usually play by the
way to
rules,
be.
so.
You have honor.
Jack doesn't. Sam does.
Captains still need honor.
Okay, well, read the whole thing though.
Yeah,
What do you got
okay.
here? Because the last telepathic link didn't work out so well.
It must succeed on. Okay, yeah. While the target is charmed, you have a telepathic link with it as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence.
Okay.
You can use this telepathic link to issue commands to the creature while you are conscious. No action required. Which it does its best to obey. You can specify a simple and general course of action, such as attack that creature, run over there, or fetch that object. If the creature completes the order and doesn't receive further direction from you, it defends and preserves itself to the best of its ability.
Okay.
You can use your action to take total and precise control of the target until the end of your next turn. The creature takes only the actions you choose and doesn't do anything that you don't allow it to do.
Okay.
During this time, you can also cause the creature to use a reaction, but this requires you to use your own reaction as well. Each time it takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw against the spell.
Okay.
How long does it last?
It lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, so it's not enough for the ride, but we can get him off. Ladies on his back at least.
Yeah, we can do that. And
Okay.
we know that he has Misty Step, so you can command him to Misty Step down.
Yep. Come on down here.
Does everyone in the party have That's so cool.
Eddie does. No, Eddie
And he has Dimension Door.
does Dimension Door.
he has a better version of Misty.
Except
He doesn't have to see stuff.
He can't use it as a reaction though.
Oh, he has
That's true,
advantage
right.
on. They have advantage on saving throws.
But I guess
Special.
technically
So
you
he would've had
can't use
advantage
Misty
anyway.
Step as a
Oh,
reaction.
didn't
either.
help
It's a
him.
bonus action. But
Okay.
Man.
Okay, so I tell him to Misty step into the basket.
Okay.
I will stay on Lady Sylvanas' back, and I'm going to cast Death Ward on her.
Oh, nice.
So her and I both have Death Ward.
Okay.
Is Death Ward a concentration?
Okay.
It is not. Its
No.
duration lasts 8 hours.
That's cool.
Ooh, that is
Yeah,
nice.
freaking
Spell.
Death
That's
Ward.
really
everybody.
nice.
Death Ward for everyone.
Just
You've got
cost a
Death
really
Ward.
high spell slot.
Okay.
You know, I think it's okay in this instance.
Absolutely. It's a
pretty
great
much-
call.
It's pretty much a dedicated Zafrina spell slot.
Pretty much.
2 blasts go off nearby. Lady Sylvana, though, is able to dodge in between them, but it swings the basket as she swerves around one of these fireballs. It swings the basket around and shakes you up inside. Let's have everybody make a dexterity check or go prone. You won't fall out, but
Do I need to?
you're hanging onto the back, so no.
What happens with Jack?
Jack Misty steps
Into the
down,
basket.
and let's just have Jack make his.
Do you want him to, since technically
save.
he's controlling him?
That's up. Yeah, it's up to.
What?
Do you
Oh,
want Jack to make a dexterity save?
Question
It says
also.
if not commanded, he'll do his best to defend himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he would
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
to save himself.
yep.
Yeah, no, he's fine. What was the save? Sorry, it's a deck save of.
Just a dex save of a 12.
Yeah, no,
So
he
make it easy.
rolled high.
We'll
Yep.
see if we can. We're gonna see if we can knock Jack around a little bit and take some damage.
So
a
yeah.
deck save, sorry. Unless I roll a 1,
Yeah.
I basically will get it.
Okay. Next round. What's happening? What's Sully doing?
So you're in the basket now, is that right?
Apparently.
Yep.
I mean, I feel like we need to subdue him.
I've done this.
Can we, like, no, I mean, like, press, but you're right, Huggles, I'm sorry. I feel like you haven't received the recognition for the work you've put in so far. I want you to know you are valued.
That was his turn.
Motivational speaking. It's actually a free action.
Is Sabrina, no, Sabrina, is Lady Sylvana still pretty hurt?
You heal. You.
I did a third level cure wounds.
Yeah,
toward the round
that
before.
will cure up the damage she took from
Okay.
Jack.
Okay, so
Do we
she's good.
want
Then I just do
me to
another
do the
guidance.
damage?
Okay. What's that?
Do we want to do the damage and how much she
Yeah,
heals?
actually, let's
Yeah.
see it. Let's see.
Roll
That's
high.
fine. I mean, she's got plenty of hit points, but
I just, so technically that would have been a surprise round, so it's a crit.
yeah.
That's one reason why I was like, do we want to do that?
Are you an assassin, bro?
Swashbuckler. Oh, wait, no, that's true. That is only an assassin, so I do not get an automatic crit. Actually, no. With surprise rounds,
No, it's not automatic crit.
no.
It's just going before the round
It's
starts.
anytime
Yeah.
you have advantage,
Yeah, I'll
you
roll
get
and see if I
sneak
get
attack,
it.
but you won't have a crit there.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not super good. It's 12, 15, 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Not my best, but that's okay.
How much gets healed up?
I'm doing that now.
Okay.
21 hit points.
All right.
Hey.
Look at that.
Beauty. Yes, the wound heals. The wound seals itself shut
I'm perfect.
and it stops bleeding. Her silver dragon blood.
Oh, is her blood silver?
No, she's a silver dragon.
I just was really excited about that.
As, before it all gets,
just wanted
I'll
you to
take
ask
I'll
that.
take a I'll take a
you still
little bit of
have
that
some
blood
on
put it
your
into a
sword?
vial. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna heal
Jack drinks the blood. I drink the blood. Poor Jack. He just drinks everything.
Okay, well, so what is Sully doing after your motivational? your TED talk?
After I make sure that he's doing okay,
Yeah.
that he feels valued and loved. I think honestly, I feel really bad because I'm like not a member of the group. I don't want him to get mad at me, but I mean, can I tie him up so he can't hurt anybody else? Is that okay?
Yeah, because I can only do this for about a minute.
Get started.
Okay.
Just the total hog tie.
I'm also
All right.
going to message down and say, do we know what's wrong with Jack? Has he been possessed by Manzacorium?
Something
only one-
is in his head, and it seems to be taking control. It looked like a little like. Do you know what frogs look like before they turn into frogs?
Yes.
Like, you know, when, like-
tadpoles.
Yeah. Yes, that's the one. I don't know the name, but I know the thing, and you said the name, and now I think that is the thing. That one. I saw one, in like his mind is like being controlled by
Would
one.
Zafrina have any knowledge about how the reproduction of mind flayers?
Zafrina would be the only one that might know.
But
So
you
if
don't know
wanna
I
make
drank
a-
the water.
if you wanna
I
make a history
don't,
check.
but I
But I
do
mean-
know that he's got a tadpole,
Okay.
Yeah.
and we were with an illithid, and I don't know what he may have done, so I
Yeah.
don't think it's too mega of a
That's
jump.
Make a
That's
history
fair.
check. We'll make it semi-easy because you've been studying mind flayers for a couple
I'm
weeks
gonna
now.
guidance myself.
So
as
we'll do
well.
a 13 difficulty.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus that, which is 1. So yeah, 13 exactly.
All right, great. So yes, you are familiar then with.
Okay, so I communicate down that it's a mind flayer tadpole, and we need to try and get it out of his head. But I,
All right, pull out a dagger.
I don't know the
See your
best
left
way.
eye.
Do I know do I know of good ways to do it?
He needs to expel it somehow. So you guys need to come up with a
Animal
way
handling.
to expel.
So I just say my efforts are on keeping Lady Sylvana aloft. You need to find a way to expel the tadpole.
Here, I have this. It's a rod of animal command.
Eat it. See that Just let's feed Jack everything.
So
Let's
I am-
see what happens.
I am-
Give him the potion that it made the dragon. Let's see
No,
what
don't do
happens.
that. That would be awful right now.
Ooh,
That would be
You guys
so
have
bad.
dragon potions?
No, we don't.
You didn't. That was metagaming. So.
I've always wanted to take one. Did I ever tell you about the time Marty was a dragon?
And Jack escapes and kills him.
All right, I'm leaving.
That's right. In
And I
the
say,
final battle, you
I-
had Marty turn into the dragon,
It's-
and you rode around on Marty. That's
Absolutely. Everyone, we all got one, and everyone turned into a dragon. But
These ones are slightly different dragon potions. So the Kine stole away with Bishaba's body,
of course.
and used her blood to create these evolutionary
jumpstart potions.
that.
Which is
because
why I
they were
brought
always
up.
trying to
Fascinating.
become-
Which is
they were
why I
always
brought
become-
up the whole I'm a devil and a divine soul thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, would it work? So the kind, it's part of their religion that that they can all be ascended and evolved into this. Do you have any kind blood?
No.
So we don't know what it'll do on someone who's not kind.
Not
right?
at all.
And we
Not
don't
until
know,
we feed it to Jack.
and we don't know on what it will do to. And we also don't know what it will do to somebody who's a devil. And we also don't know what it will do on
he's
somebody
basically
who's
lost to us.
divine.
Sure.
He's dead already.
He's already dead.
Might as well see what happens.
So yeah, Huggles, I messaged down. I have to leave Jack in your care. You need to find a way to.
I don't know CPR.
You need to find a way to expel the mind flayer tadpole from his mind.
So I've tried fighting mind flayers before. I'm just yelling this.
And I said, it's a physical. And you can respond. You know you can respond.
Oh, okay.
It's a
You
physical.
can yell it too. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll do both. I'll do both.
I was like, it's a physical creature inside of his mind, inside his head.
So right, but I've fought mind flayers before, and they don't take to charming. But I have a charm monster spell. Would a tadpole react differently than a full-grown mind flayer?
Do you have to
don't
see
know.
the target do you have to see the tadpole to hit it?
Oh yeah, I have to
think-
see it.
I think.
I mean, I as the player know exactly how to do this, but I.
The tadpole happens to be part of Jack right now. So if you can see Jack, then
Okay.
But yes, I'm not sure if we can. If you charm it, is that going to be enough to
Command it
compel
out.
it to, hey, you should jump out of this host and into the air and fall into the dragonborn below.
The charm creature is friendly to me,
Okay.
unless we attack it.
Oh, okay.
Which we haven't done.
You attempt to charm
Yes,
creature.
yes, you're right. How you doing, Jack?
Yeah, it's just, it just
Sam
becomes-
loves this.
It just becomes friendly to me. That's all it does. So I'm not maybe I should use dominate monster.
If it's
rather
in his
than-
mind and it's kind of like has a link to his mind, well, it's a really strong link. I do have something. I have an idea. It just might go really bad. And can you if something happened to Jack, could you help him back into
living.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we have anything like that.
I mean, I'm not gonna kill him, but like
What?
just like if he starts to like be, oh no, I'm in
Doesn't
pain.
Eddie
Can you like
have-
heal him a little bit or something? Or maybe Eddie here.
I could heal
Eddie
him a
has
little bit.
Revivify, but he
Pretty
doesn't
sure.
have the
Components.
components for it.
Pretty
He had
sure.
to sacrifice
You
his
can like
coin.
just bring it back a little.
I don't
bit.
know if he has.
I mean, I could
prepared or
probably
not, but-
stabilize him.
Perfect. All right. Then I have something. Do I have your permission?
What is this
Huggles?
something?
I can make his brain really, really hurt, and this thing's controlling his brain. Maybe it's enough to make him want to leave.
Okay, but before, so as we're going into Huggles' turn in this round or whatever, I need you to make a wisdom. Basically a contest, since you have a telepathic link now with him. We want to see if you're going to get
Well, I think when it gets
screamed at here.
when it gets just because I have a telepathic link with
Jack.
with Jack.
Jack.
Oh, okay.
And this
You're
is-
controlling Jack, and it's trying to take back control.
Exactly.
I still blame
Nice.
Sully.
Okay. Wisdom.
Yep.
17.
I changed the page.
I thought you were going to say, I changed the save.
They don't have plus 20. Don't ruin DM fun.
He actually has an 18. Oh, no! I rolled a 12. He's got plus 6.
Okay, so then do I notice that I lose the link?
What's happening is you're starting to get some feedback as it's trying to bite into Jack, and Jack. So you're momentarily freed from the control of this thing, and you could sense it, and like you feel it on the back of you feel it right in the front of your head, like a big migraine that's starting right in the front
Do
of
I
your
know what's
forehead.
going on?
No, but
Yeah, I haven't messaged him.
I don't
at
know
all.
that you would know exactly. What you sense is you can feel this other presence, and it is it's extremely painful. The most pain that you've ever had. The last time that you tried to read a book.
Oh no! We gotta get him out of here, guys.
Like that's how bad your head hurts right now.
And I have consciousness, so I can do something?
This turn. But it looks like next turn it will.
Oh, crap.
Oh, nice.
Jack takes off the magic bag and jumps out of the basket.
You have the bag of holding?
He takes.
Or yeah, the bag.
Do I
he
have-
takes it off and then jumps out of the basket.
So the bag's in the hole, is still in the basket.
Basically, he's sacrificing himself.
Oh, I see. You are tied up, so Sully does have you mostly tied
Oh
up.
yeah, you're tied up.
I'll Misty Step
Wait, how many times can you use that ability? Right?
4 times.
4 times. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. This is what Jack would do. Like,
That's fair.
he
All right.
doesn't want to hurt anybody.
Okay.
He's already hurt Lady Sylvana.
He
so.
probably thinks he's possessed by
Yeah, so
Manticorian.
suddenly you
Thank you.
recognize that you've hurt Lady Sylvana, and okay. All right, so you Misty Step.
And I probably
Off
can't
to the
see
side.
any of this because I'm 2 giant pairs of dragon wings.
It's okay. I can
Okay.
help. I think.
All right, next round. Let's see if you guys get hit first, though.
Oh well.
Just one thing coming your way.
So Sylvana still has +4,
Does she have advantage?
and she has advantage from
Okay,
his
good.
spell.
Because she rolled a 2. Oh, there's a 19. That's much better. And the 1d4 on top of that. She'll be fine. Okay. She swerves, she swerves up and over this fireball. She goes, and you guys can feel the heat right below you. She comes around. Okay. Sully, what are you doing?
Yes, this is a new toy. I haven't really been in play with it the game, but I'm going to wince a little bit, and you see, Sully is as a gnome. He has he's wearing really cool nature armor, but he has this kind of red, almost like bruising along the top of the crown of his head. And he just furrows his eyes and winces a little bit, and it gets a deeper red, like blood's funneling to that part of his brain. And Huggles, you see in the palm of his hand, there's this brownish greenish energy that starts to condense of psychic energy that I'm going to throw. You Misty stepped 30 feet away.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
how
the
far.
range of Misty Step.
Cool. 40. So I can go up to 40 feet, but I'm going to throw this energy, and it's going to shoot right over to you, and then it's going to sizzle and expand as I condense, and I appear right next to you.
That's cool.
What spell is that?
It's a subclass ability.
Oh, neat.
Soul Knife.
Oh, cool.
And that's a bonus action.
Okay.
I use my action to say, hey, I'm really sorry about this, bud. You seem like a really cool guy. I hope my reiteration of the ballad isn't what awoken this thing inside of you. Psychic damage, but,
I'm going to look at you and say, it's your fault.
you're gonna forget this ever happened. And I will condense some psychic energy, this time into the form of a dagger, which I will then plunge into your head and make an attack roll if that's okay.
Against the tadpole.
Make a. What's your perception, first of all?
A healthy +0.
Okay.
Well, no, you have a passive perception.
It's 10. Yeah,
A 10. Okay. I don't know. You're looking straight at him, so yeah, 10 works. But actually, roll for it. Roll
You
for
got
for
it.
me.
You got it. Okay, this is what
Get
I'm
an
really good
11
at.
or
This is
higher.
plus 10, 13.
All right. You see this like bulge in his forehead, and you plunge your knife directly into it.
Yes.
Okay. Roll for damage.
Psychic damage.
Yeah.
This is really gonna hurt, and I apologize.
Go for it. Unless you can do over 80 points of damage, I doubt it'll kill me.
Okay, I can't do over 80. If I crit, maybe, but let's see. Oh, it's on D&D Beyond. Sorry. D&D Beyond.
Okay. What are you doing this turn? So Lady Sylvana seems to be she's with your help navigating. Pretty well.
Guidance.
Okay.
I'm maintaining slow on
Okay.
Jack, so I can't cast another concentration spell.
Oh, I rolled so bad for damage. Actually, you're gonna be fine.
So I'm basically just using messages to stay in contact, and also I'll start messaging Lady Sylvanas as well, and just making sure she's all right, giving her updates.
Okay.
Sorry, I actually need to... No, never mind. It was a class feature.
Okay.
32 points of psychic damage.
All right. You see Jack start bleeding from the nose.
Man, not again. I brush it out of the way.
You guys are falling as well.
Yeah, but he's not concerned at all because he's immortal.
Yeah, it's true.
We have tested that a couple times, but I don't know if we've gone through all of the iterations.
I fell off a cliff before.
Okay, and what is Huggles doing?
I had a potion of
I
flying.
cast command on him
Okay.
to come back.
Oh, okay. You still have your telepathic link with him.
Oh, I do?
Dominate.
Yeah. So you can
How
just dominate.
I'll just
do that.
I'll
How
just,
far has they moved from us?
That's a good question.
Well,
well, this is all about the same time, right? It's the same
It's all in the
6
same
seconds.
6 seconds.
Right.
But she moves 40 feet per round in the air.
And I teleported 30 feet.
Yeah.
So
So
it could be a distance of 70 feet.
let's call it 30 plus 40. Let's call it 70, and maybe let's call it 60, just for fun. 60 is a good round D&D number.
Nothing I can do, especially since
So-
slow's cast on me.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
I have
one
2
action.
more Misty Steps that I
So-
probably would be able to use to get there, but
So Jack, you let's have you make a perception check, and Lady Sylvana will too. Jack, you feel this release as much as it stings.
Ooh.
You also feel this release of pressure, and
17.
okay, you see Jack and Sully skydiving a little ways away.
Jack's tied
You-
up.
and Jack is still tied up, and Eddie is riding him like a rodeo bronco, and just shoving psychic knives into his head.
And I message you, what the hell is going on?
Huggles has it under control. Don't worry.
I like it.
If you're gonna tell me if you're gonna tell me to do it, don't criticize how I do it.
Should I
I'm in charge. I'm in charge. Okay. Got it.
should I remove the slow from Jack?
That's a really good
That's
question.
a really bad question.
Sully, you see a blackish purplish slug start to kind of like stream out of his nose.
Oh, can I catch it?
All the blood.
Yeah, you should.
If you make a dex
You got it. Can I tuck you in a sleight
check
of
to
hand?
try and... Yes, you can make a sleight of hand
Very
check.
good.
So that he doesn't even know.
You're trying to catch it. You're trying to catch it in midair as you're also falling.
Absolutely, I am.
So
Okay, so
Can I catch it?
I rolled.
no, you already caught that.
You're all.
So I
want to
only
swallow it again.
It's dead.
I don't roll very good. I rolled a 4 on the d20, but I have a 7 on my psionic die. It's an 11 plus my sleight of hand, which is plus 12.
Jeez.
For a 19.
All right, that's good enough.
Okay.
Yes, you're like, what
Wait,
is
23. Sorry.
So the lowest you can get is a 19.
No. So
Okay.
it's I just I can use psionic energy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
increase my
Your dice.
speed
Okay.
and stuff?
yeah.
All right, you snag it. It is flopping around in the air. It's kind of slimy.
Put it in my
and-
leaf pocket, and I cap it with like a little like bone button. Okay, it's good now. We're gonna dissect it later.
Have a biology lesson later.
Yeah.
How high up in the air are we?
You guys are only about 50 or 60. Let's say you're 60 feet up in the air. Lady Sylvana is starting to come back up, though. You have to be in range of the fireballs. They're 150 feet. So.
Okay, hold on. So we're only 60 feet from the ground?
But there's an
what I
army
mean.
of Warforged down there.
Yeah, but there's a
Right.
bunch of Warforged shooting.
I'm not worried about that right now.
Actually, it's been 2 turns now. So she's like pulling up and trying to get away. You're probably more like 150 feet. You're right at the edge of there.
Okay. So how fast do we fall down?
Let me check something. Well,
So I'm just wondering, how long do we have before we hit the
And-
ground?
Falling speed.
You don't want to look that up. You do not want to look it up. I promise.
No,
you
I
are
need
not
to look it
kind.
up.
well, and here's the thing: if he falls at his movement rate, he's technically slow.
Yeah.
No,
that doesn't- you-
I know.
Speed
Don't
Don't worry,
runs.
I got a plan.
don't
It's
think the
200
Scooby-Doo-
feet around. if
It's
I
200
remember
feet per
right.
round?
Yeah.
So you guys are going to crash into the ground this next round.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to. Am I like
range
able to
on-
do stuff now?
Yeah, you're at treetop level right now.
Okay.
And rapidly approaching the
I'm
ground.
gonna look to you. Do you trust me? With blood and purple stuff coming out from my face.
I think the last interaction I had with you talking to me was before this whole thing was.
You know that Lady Savannah no. But I would also say that you know that Lady Savannah trusts me, right? Because I'm
Oh,
going
you went to the library. That's right. I say, I'm not sure why, but yes. And quoting my inner Jasmine.
'Kay.
And
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to say, hold on tight, and just let it happen. Just let it happen, okay?
very good. Very
Just
good.
let it
Okay, so I am going to grab him and cast Earthbind, and if he lets that fail, we fall safely descend at a 60 feet rate per round.
Oh, that's so smart. We're gonna hit the ground, so why not? Oh, that's so genius.
Creativity, guys.
As he does
Earthbind
this is
a feather
great.
fall.
Yeah.
I literally looked it up because I'm like, okay, I might have a spell
No way
that
that
works.
works,
And it
but it
literally
does.
says, if they fail, it is reduced to 0 feet, and the spell's duration. An airborne creature affected by the spell safely descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground or the spell ends.
You were technically airborne.
Absolutely, yeah. It does not have to have a flying speed. It said its flying speed, if any, is reduced to 0. We're good. Oh my gosh.
You just won D&D.
Dude, that is winning D&D. That's so smart. Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
As when you do that, what does it look like as you cast that?
Yeah, so as I cast it's kind of weird because like the magic springs from me, but then it goes directly to the ground to you, and then I just hold on. Like,
Oh, you cast it.
yeah, so I like put the ropes around your body,
Cool,
and then
and I'm
cast
just
it
like
on you.
falling to the ground, gently gliding. I say, "Look, Jack, I'm flying."
Oh man, I can't believe that.
And you've got to say that he's not flying, you're falling with style. You've got to say that.
It's flying. You're falling with style.
We have hit it all, you guys. We've had Aladdin. We've had Titanic. We've had Toy Story.
I
This is
can
a-
show you.
Oh man! All right, you guys Titanic into the ground slowly.
Oh man.
You descend at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground until the
Yeah.
spell ends. All right.
That's why I had to ask, like,
Yeah.
how close are we to the ground?
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Genius. Genius.
I'm on top of the jack.
And they are outside of my message range, so I can no longer contact.
All right.
Wait, can I still see them?
Yes.
All right. Let me double check the ruling.
Lady Sylvana is 50 feet up. She's going to start trying to circle back around for you now that she knows that you are.
Okay,
I'm giving
there's
you
not a
low-level
range.
blows.
All it says is I just have to be able to see them.
Okay.
So, equal to my proficiency bonus, that's 1.
We're-
I have you 1, 2, and then Lady Savannah.
Okay.
So,
we have
and
4
Eddie,
proficiency
and-
bonus.
and-
Don't worry about people that aren't here.
and I guess
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I guess all of you can now communicate telepathically with me for the next 4 hours.
Okay.
So there's communication established. It's no action required. You can just talk.
So Jack wants to know what happened, but he also knows the situation because he saw the fireballs.
Yes.
So he's like, let's get back to them.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Can you fly?
No, I literally can only follow style, apparently.
Oh, I look up and I watch Marty fall. And
Well, Marty hit the ground long ago.
oh no! It's okay, he's immortal. He'll
If
go
they
there.
get within 30 feet, I can teleport up, but I can't teleport you up. That's
I
okay.
can get myself up. Don't worry about me.
Now that she's circling back around, there are 3. You can see 3 streaks of
Guidance.
fiery things coming at her. So she's just gonna have to avoid. That's a
I'm glad
plus.
that
She has
psychic
advantage,
blade
right?
worked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Me too, dude. Oh my gosh, I have no
I
idea.
will let go of the slow, and if Huggle's thing is up, then I can bless her, so she would get guidance either
Okay.
way. I mean, not guidance. Sorry, she would get advantage either way
Okay.
on any save.
Yeah, she has advantage anyway from. Who was it that gave her advantage? I don't remember.
Huggles.
I did.
It was, yeah,
Okay.
one of the 2 magic
The
people.
things, yeah.
Okay, one of them is going to hit. She's rolled a 1 twice, then re-rolled it. That's nice.
On the one that's striking toward
gonna
us,
turn to you.
Can
Can
I
you get these
counter
off?
spell? Or is it? It's
The
probably,
rope?
probably too late. 'cause
Sorry,
it's
and then
already
like
out.
my
Sorry,
psychic
cast,
energy
I
condenses
guess.
again and it just passes right through the rope. Like I can't. Do you have a knife on you?
I got like 5.
A boy. All right. Cut through.
Okay, those that are still flying with Lady Sylvana take. $35 fire damage. As she dodges the first one, gets caught with the second one,
So,
and then
do we make
Recovers
saves for
enough.
that, or we just take the
no, we'll
damage?
just take the damage.
All right. So, and it's fire.
Yeah, fire
Okay,
damage.
so I'll take half of that because I'm resistant to fire. So that'll put me at 18 damage.
Okay.
All
right.
Like
My left ear is sizzling from the fire.
So
It's damaged.
if that didn't work, I'm dead.
Right. She starts circling back around. She can get. She was 150 feet away, so she can get 40 feet closer, but it's still 110 feet away from you guys this round. Just in
Where are
case you're
the
thinking about trying
fireballs
to-
coming from?
They're a little bit uphill from you now. You had passed by them,
how far
but
away?
you're not far away.
How far
They're
away are-
100 They're also about 150 feet away.
Let's go see if we
So-
can help
How
them.
far away are the casters from Lady Savannah?
150
So
feet.
I'm going
Exactly.
to.
Yeah, so they're like right below. Okay, so if they're 150 feet, stupid triangles, they're basically within range of you guys on the ground.
I'm gonna go and
As she's circling back
see
around,
how
trying
the situation is and see if I can help Lady Savannah.
Or you could
Like
just,
by fighting the warforged.
I want to see what's down there,
Well-
like how many, who's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as she's close, we should just get up there.
Yes, but
Right.
she.
the most effective
it's gonna
weapon
take a
is going to
while.
be her breath weapon. She can just breath weapon and
But she still has to get down there.
How close is she? Not this round, but next.
110 feet.
Okay.
It took her 40 feet, so
So
3
she's going to
rounds.
fly twice, I guess, so it'll be 80 feet.
Okay, 2 rounds.
2 rounds.
Okay.
does she take the dash action by chance?
Yeah, that's what she's
That,
doing.
yeah,
Okay.
80 feet.
How big is she?
Not gargantuan.
But like,
I think she's
she's
huge.
bigger than 20 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, she is gargantuan. Look at that. So she's going to be about 30 feet long. No, sorry, she's got a big tail and stuff. You don't really count that, but 30 feet long. Her tail's a little bit longer, and then her wingspan is like 64 feet wide. It's huge.
Okay. So I can't use major image. It's a 20-foot cube.
I guess 30 feet and 30 feet. Yeah, make her kind of squarish, and then a tail.
Unless could I flatten it out so it's a 2-dimensional
What are you trying
image?
to do? Sorry.
I wanna make a copy of her
Oh, okay. I see.
to try and get them to attack the copy.
It would have to be a smaller one, basically.
Okay.
So
20-foot. Yeah. Okay, I'll make a smaller image of her.
I mean, she fits in a 20-foot by 20-foot space, more or less, but sticks out at where her wings are
Yeah.
longer and her tail's
That's fine.
longer.
We'll just make a smaller version, and that smaller version will be flying far enough away that if they're attacking it, they won't accidentally hit her.
Okay, it might draw a few off. Okay. Another dragon appears, circling around above you guys.
Do you go to that one?
And telepathically, I'm like, no, it's a decoy.
Hey, which one's the decoy?
That one.
What one? I can't see you pointing.
Ask a question that only she would know.
Lady Savannah, why do you let these guys into your library?
What's funny is because she knows that, like, Jack won't steal anything.
That's why she lets Jack in. No one else can go in.
Actually, everybody but Sully can. That's technically
She
what it
let
is.
me go in.
Because she knows that Sully will steal something out of her
He should
library.
not steal from the What?
Hey, you know what? I tried stealing from her, and that's how I got into this situation.
Dude, I was never even given the chance.
This is funny because this was just a story hook that I put out just to see what Sully was gonna do.
Jack or Sully?
Sully, like a year ago. Like all I did was I had Lady when they first were there at the Dragon's Keep. Lady Silvana was giving them kind of a tour, and then she specifically told Sully not to go in the library. And what did you do that first night? You like just stood right on the edge of the door.
Yeah, I snuck out of my room and I went down and I just sat in front of the door. I unlocked the door, I opened it, so she knew I could. And then I just sat in front of it and I didn't go in because I was scared of her.
And so she actually hasn't let Sully into the library because there are things in there that he would probably mess with.
Like tearing pages out of books.
No.
Yeah, you're no longer welcome in the library.
Your library card has been revoked.
You did.
All right, we will end there tonight, and you guys can figure out what to do with getting rid of.
I feel
getting
like
out
we
of the
already figured it
situation.
out. These guys just are deciding to do something else.
No, I'm fine, like, flying off. I just want to see if I can help.
Oh, I gotcha. There are a bunch of them. There are several casters, and yeah. I mean, you have to decide too. These are Dragonborn that you just saved, or Warforged. These are Warforged that you're also trying to save at the same time. So you can decide how destructive you want to be with them. That's
How
the
many
fun part about having
mind
mind
flayers?
flayers
Yeah.
is that you might like the people that they're mind flaying.
How many mind flayers are with them?
What did I say? There's like 50 of these guys. Let's say that there's one for every 20 doesn't work. So let's say there's 60 of them.
One for
We'll
every
have
25.
We'll have one for every 25. So there's 2 mind flayers with them, and
Okay. I'll think about what to do. If there's anything.
If you guys want, you can just fly off. They can't kill me, so I can just stay here and take care of them.
are you gonna summon? Is it an action to summon Marty again?
Oh, that's 10 minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Well,
Okay.
she's not even close enough. So,
All right.
yet.
Okay, we'll see what happens next time We'll also see if Eddie overcomes his crippling fear of heights when he gets back.
No, I feel like
Thanks,
that
Mark.
is a story beat last time
Yeah.
from last season at
Yeah.
least. I feel like he actually is.
So, okay, thanks everybody for watching. This was super fun, and you guys are the best. I love the craziness that you guys get into, and like I just plan a little bit now. Like I've gotten to where I kind of know that you guys are going to do something crazy and awesome, and so I give you a couple things that are going to happen, and good things happen so far. I appreciate being able to trust you guys with the story. So here we go. Thanks. Tune in next time, or send me an email at dragonskeeptv@gmail.com, and we'll get you on the game too.
See what else Jack drinks or eats.
Exactly. So yes, the pools were places where they were raising little mind flayer tadpoles, not to turn into mind flayers, of course, because they have to inhabit a body, but they were training themselves to resist them. So they would. Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a long story that if you had actually gotten a chance to talk to these guys, you would have found out. But
But we were with the mind flayer, so
yeah, it didn't work
Yeah.
out. I didn't think you guys would anyway, but I like putting this fun stuff in. I'm glad I got to use it because I wasn't going to get to use it. You guys weren't going in there.
Jack actually was not gonna drink it. He was just gonna leave, but then that comment, I'm like, all right.
yeah, you got
There was a little like voice in his head saying, "Hey, you should drink this."
Thanks, Winkenden, for the suggestion on that one.
That was fun. That
right.
made our session.
That was possibly the coolest.
Yeah, otherwise you guys would have just been dodging fireballs. You would have made out fine. But no, this makes it even better.
But you jump out of the thing, he teleports over to you, and you guys are falling together, and you're like, "Do you trust me?"
I'm going to be thinking about that. I mean, just that Earthbind play.
Okay, but there's
Yeah.
so much like creativity that you can do in this game.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
just have to make sure you read the spell right.
Well, and you have to be about 200 feet up in the air for that to work. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
That's why I had to make
It
sure.
requires an action to do. It's not a reaction.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We will see you next time. Bye.
Well, then I'm like, it even works with slow because